Oh, hello, hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because Overwatch had a huge change on all the game modes that this game is capable of making. And thing is, you can make any game mode you want. Let's actually get into this and make a game mode for ourselves and see just how this whole creating your own game mode thing works. Now, you see here in the lobby, looks like your regular lobby, have my team, the enemy team, so let's go on to the settings right over here, and we can actually see what we can do with these game modes and how we can create. We can make anything from escort to payloads to capture the points, to even survivals and skirmishes, which is just like, you know, everybody runs around and does whatever they want. So here you have your basic stuff. You have like the lobby, and you have the modes and the heroes and so on. So let's click on the first one, presets. This is just like your standard 1v1 and so on if you want to set it with these basic rules. But even after you set it with the basic one-on-one rules or the escort rules, you can still go into the settings and change it up. So we're not really going to work with this yet. Let's keep it more simplistic. So let's move on to the next step, which is the lobby. Okay, so in the lobby, you can actually, well, fix this up too. There's so much you can do. You can have team balancing if you want to have it balanced, you know, after the game or before the game, or just not have it balanced at all. And then for your team, let's have team 1 only with 1 hero, and then team 2, let's keep it maxed out at 6, and you can have the spectators at 2. So okay, over here we have the different game modes. All the game modes, assault game modes, let's turn that off, we don't need that. Let's have escort and assault, like the payload and whatnot, we don't want that. And then, oh yeah, over here, this is control map. Control map is like, you know, hold down the point for as long as you can, kind of like Hanamura. You can actually turn everything on and off. Now, let me see, even with the payload right here, you can make the payload fly across the map if somebody is escorting it, or you can make it move at a snail's pace. But, oops, sorry, 1 second. Let's have this in elimination, right? So we're gonna have elimination, that means, you know, kill all the enemies to win. So we're gonna have elimination, let's give the guys 30 seconds to pick their heroes. Yeah, you choose your hero, and let's see, the number of rounds, let's give it 3 rounds? 1 round? Let's give it 2 rounds. Okay, so it's a 2-round elimination. So with this 2-round elimination, we can actually go into the settings. Let me just turn this off really quick. Okay, you can go onto the settings, and then you can actually fix how you want this elimination to work. So let's go on to the maps. These are all of the elimination maps. It's not all the maps in the game, it's just the maps available for the elimination mode. So let's take, you can actually turn all of them off if you want, and just activate the only map you want to appear. It could be 1, could be 2, could be all of them. So let's have it just in Lijiang Tower, alright? So we have Lijiang on. Okay, so now we can go on to the heroes. Here's where it gets really, really interesting. So you can actually set it. Remember how I said it was like 1 on 6? Team 1 has 1 hero, Team 2 has 6. Let's edit Team 1 right now. And this isn't going to be unbalanced, it's not going to be unfair. It's going to be unfair for the second team, not the first guy. So let's set it to Team 1. He's only allowed to take Roadhog. Right there. Okay, so Team 1 only has access to Roadhog, but here's the switch. He's going to be Boss Hog. It's going to be Boss Hog against 6 other players with the standard stats. So we have, you know, options, how long you want his cooldowns to last. You can actually have him that he can fling his hook every second, or the instant he uses his hook, he has to wait like a freaking minute for it to be available again. So you can actually tweak all of this and set it how you want it to play out in the game. And same thing with his damage dealt. We're going to have him give a little more damage than usual because he's supposed to be a boss. You come here, have the damage received. Now he's a boss, so let's give him a little less. It's going to take a while to take him down. So he's not going to be taking too much damage, but he's going to be giving a lot of damage, and then he doesn't heal. So let's actually go down to his health. Now, this is Boss Hog. He's going to need a truckload of health. So check this out. He's going to have freaking 500% more health. So he's going to be giving a lot of damage. His damage input's going to be really low, and his health overall is going to be really, really high. And we're going to continue going down. Just fix up all the settings any way you want. And then this is just like one of the testing game modes. Okay, so Roadhog is set for Team 1. Now let's go on to Team 2. I'm going to come over here back to the settings. Go back to Team 2. We're going to disable all the heroes, and let's turn on the heroes that we want available for Team 2. It can be anyone you want. So let's see, we're going to turn on, let's say, like 76, and, not May. Let's keep scrolling through, pick one you want, make sure it's, you know, fair on both sides unless you want to make an unfair game mode, but hey, whatever you want, it's your game mode. So let's continue scrolling through. Okay. Continue checking. Let's give him that one, Winston's fine. Zarya, yeah, Zarya's good. And, Zenyatta? Nah, no Zenyatta. Okay, so, as you see over here, Roadhog's in blue, which means he's for Team 1, and everybody else in red is available for Team 2. So when you go to Character Select, these are the heroes Team 1 and Team 2 are allowed to take. So let's actually go on to test it and see how this Roadhog plays out. One more thing, at the very top you see under my name it's friends only. You can actually change that to public, which means anybody can join this lobby. As long as they see it out in the lobby, you know, board, they can come over here and play it. Okay, so let's enter the game. And here's the boss hog, right? This is the roadhog that we created, this ultimate beast, this monster that can't be destroyed. Gonna wait for this to load. Okay, as you see, roadhog is the only one available for me, so let's take him. And look at that, 3,000 health. Now he has 3,000 health, his damage input's really low, and his damage output is really, really high. So he officially became a boss character. And now everybody on the enemy side who's gonna have 6 heroes from the list that I gave them, they can take any one of those heroes, and you can actually set it so they can take a 1 hero limit, or there is a no hero limit, meaning if the enemies take Genji, nobody else on the enemy side can take Genji. So you can fix it however you want, and then their job is to all jump roadhog and beat the boss before the boss takes out their team. And by doing this, you can make some really, really funky game modes. You can have it, let's say, Winston, that his leap doesn't have any charge, so everybody's Winston and they're just jumping around the place. You can have tracers, just infinite blinking, or like tracer tag. Whatever you guys want to do, you can actually make it in these game modes. So the fun thing is about this, while you're playing in these created game modes, you can actually still level up and earn loot boxes. There's actually one more thing. If you don't feel like making game modes, let's head back here. You can find some game modes. These are actually all game modes that other players created. Now on PC, you can actually add a title for your game mode, like what it's called. I don't think that's available on console yet, but maybe in the future it's going to show up. So let's see. If you want to see it, you just go to it, press the options button, at least on PlayStation 3. And, well, you can read about what they have set on their game and see if it's something you want to play. If not, you know, go back, check what else they have in the lobby, and, well, play anything else that suits your playstyle or seems interesting to you. And that's basically about it. There's just so much you can do with this, and I'm really interested to see what kind of game modes you guys created. So if you liked this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me up on Twitter at DavantosMan, and as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day.